saying? So, listen, bro, it continues. People are still dropping things about Young Thug and these conversations that he was having behind the bars. Now, today we hearing some stuff he had to say about Lil Durk, his boy. Crazy, all right? Now, Young Thug eventually came and spoke because Durk friends are saying some things. Kendrick Lamar's friends are saying some things as well from what was released yesterday, and as well as the fans going crazy. They on Thug's head right now. As I told y'all, they will be. So Thugger tweeted this right here saying, "Bash me, only gonna F that rap community up more. I'm the blue to this fake ass game." I think he meant to say glue. I don't know what he meant to blue, but that's what he said though. Now, this audio right here released about him talking about Durk, man, because he didn't clear a record for one of his albums.
It gotta be. What's up with the boy Durk? You with the boy Durk?
Yeah.
You need to make that nigga do something. You need to make that nigga. You know, I don't know. I did a lot of players for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I was really like locked in with him, like get really with him. But I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like I know for sure going right up. He just goddamn taking his time, you know, nigga go to
man,
4-5 days, 10 days later, just like that little type shit, like, man, you got going on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I already know what you mean.
like, man, nigga done did too much for you, man. Watch out, nigga.
Yeah.
He did that to my album, so yeah, I want them on my album. Hell yeah. He sent a song for my last album. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song, so the song didn't make the album. Like, look,
he ain't cleared.
Man, didn't clear it. Didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't clear the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked that one. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about thug this and that, man. Cut that cap ass shit out, man. You rapping be crazy, boy. You rapping hell, boy.
Cause I love Thug.
Hell nah, bro. But yeah, dog. I'm gonna say this right here. I don't expect for Young Thug to be Teflon. He's a human. Things are going to rub him the wrong way. And we also aren't supposed to be hearing these conversations that have and when they venting about certain situations. Like, I don't know if you consider this situation pillow talking because he's talking about his own experience to someone he does business with. It seemed like his manager, whatever he's talking about. He's talking to about his relationship with Durk or whatever. He's entitled to that feeling, but hearing this sound crazy. I know we all going crazy on Thug right now, but just speaking as a man, a nigga gonna feel some type of way if you feel like you looking out for somebody, but when it comes for the tables to turn and you want their help and you think that you're not getting it's not reciprocated, the energy isn't reciprocated, people gonna feel some type of way about that shit regardless. So man to man, I understand that, but it sounds crazy hearing that shit, bro. It's always gonna sound crazy hearing a conversation that's having about you behind your back. So of course, Durk hearing that, he gonna be like, man, forget that dude, forget buddy. That's how it's gonna come across regardless. Durk friends hearing that, they gonna feel some type of way regardless. That's how it's gonna be. So that's just the natural interactions of human beings, but it's just interesting that Thug on his end saying this over a jail phone. It's the risk you take when you being this candid. You know, you are not having a private conversation. So this situation right here, I understand this conversation because it's a frustration business-wise. I get that. But the other things, when we talking about other people's business, I don't like those things, especially telling your girl about somebody else's business, your homeboy business. But Durk's homie OTF Twin speaks on the situation saying this right here. That dude on the phone is gossiping like a straight bitch. I never trust a dude that put on makeup and a dress. Someone down here put his true colors, you know, they gonna feel some type of way about this for sure. And it all makes sense, man. It all makes sense, dog, because like if you are posturing with someone, you expect them to be cool with you, but on Thug, and you feel like Durk not being cool with him, so what you expect. But one thing that stood out to me, he said, talking about these rappers. That lets you know right now, a lot of these relationships, these friendships, they be fake as hell, bro. It's business, it's associates. These people that you see them around on a day-to-day basis, that's their real homeboys. Most of the time you see these rappers hanging around each other, that be posturing, dog. Posturing for the cameras, for the looks, for the fans. That's what it be about, you know. Y'all heard the conversation that 21 and Thug was having. It was even something that 21 said, or Thug said to Savage, like, if one of your people did blah, blah, blah to you, I would move this type of way because, you know, they have their own people. But it's like bosses coming to the table to talk and congregate about their situations and stuff that happens and stuff. But these dudes, these are business associates. Some of them are closer than the other ones. So you're gonna have fallouts more often than not. With a parasocial, you know, relationship a lot of fans have, they be shocked when it comes to these type of things, these type of conversations be happening. But hold on tight though, we about to check out and see what Kendrick Lamar friends are saying about Young Thug's videos. So there's a reason why I always wear hats in my videos, bro. And it's not because I'm trying to be cool or mysterious. It's because I got this permanent scar on my forehead from a car accident that pretty much messed up my hairline, bro. And it's been years and I've never been compensated for it. Why? Because I didn't have a lawyer. I thought it'd be too expensive or just take forever. So instead of justice, I just got trauma in the crooked hairline, man. Back then, getting legal help felt like filing taxes blindfolded. Too much paperwork, endless phone calls, confusing appointments. I gave up before I even started. But now I know there's a reason why I keep my hat collection stacked up. Just like there's a reason that Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. When life hits you hard, you need someone who hits back harder. And Morgan & Morgan, that's a legal powerhouse.
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
They've got over 1,000 attorneys in all 50 states. Real talk, they've recovered over $25 billion for over 500,000 clients. Like in Florida, someone was offered $350K and Morgan & Morgan got them $12 million. Another case in Pennsylvania offered $500,000, walked away with $29 million. So yeah, not all law firms are built the same, man. And submitting a claim is super easy. You can go to forthepeople.com/Stacy. All you have to do is provide your name, phone number, zip code, email, the class type, pick one of these things right here, and then describe what happened and start your claim. It's simple like that. It literally takes under a minute. You don't have to get on a phone call, sit in the office, or fax somebody like it's 1999, dog. You can do it right up from your phone or your laptop. So if you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. And once again, you can just click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on the screen to start your claim. Don't be like me, scarred up and empty-handed, man. Be smart and be ready. Alright, so just to remind y'all, man, this is what Thug was saying about Kendrick Lamar not giving him a feature. A lot of issues over these features, dog.
Money to
With the racks, with Kendrick. Future grocery bags. Say again?
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get 50.
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. But think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
Right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick verse is Baby King, and that's his cousin or his nephew or something.
right. You getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake. Oh, I ain't getting no rapper song shit. I don't be liking them type like that.
Why?
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like, you ain't like goddamn Street calling you for a song, Like,
Right.
you really got Lil Durk calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going number 1, 2. What you thinking? It's just like, I don't be understanding that type of supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fucking with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight, which Kendrick goddamn put a nigga on. Yeah, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that.
Right.
Put somebody on. It's okay.
It's two Americas, two black Americas too. Cause Keem record, Kendrick did some things, you feel me? Two Americas.
He ran you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that shit for nothing, nigga. You ain't help nobody, nigga. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell, man. He can't sell no ticket. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song on me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending, like, cause it's gonna be like people in the real world fucking with you, not the goddamn, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool bitches, lit bitches, and players and shit like that with you. Them type of people like with you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people with you. You gonna get the East Coast fucking East Coast ain't with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. you really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't gonna fuck with nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody?
Just to talk about the thing about him saying the East Coast don't rock with them, you're gonna get the real people to rock with you, not just people that's just like rap. Like, bro, Kendrick is a huge artist. It's crazy to even hear rappers, actually artists, say things like this. It's crazy to hear that. One, I understand that maybe coming from a salty place, but at the same damn time, it's like, bro, you know the numbers this man does in comparison to you. You don't think that those numbers are gonna include people from the East Coast in it? You don't think when he goes on tour, he can't do well in these cities as well? Why do you think he's in desperate need of what you believe that he's missing? I don't understand that mind state. Numbers aren't everything. They're not everything. We're not gonna do that right here as far as the numbers. But when you are trying to make some factual statements or opinions based off some facts, I don't understand how you arrive to that opinion right there. It makes no sense to me. And the disrespect towards the rap community, period. Like, I understand what you're trying to say, but that just lets you know how that is just an afterthought for a lot of rappers. You feel me? That's wild. That's wild to hear.
Bullshit ass king, like, but it's like, what the hell is you doing? You probably fuck with me, Wham, Durk, Savvy. You probably fuck with us. You probably calling us like, hey man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know though. You niggas be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully he do the song though. If he don't, I ain't really giving no damn.
We'll still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Yeah.
Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures, 6 years shit, man. Watch out. Nigga don't care about all that shit, man. Nobody don't give no fuck about none of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that motherfucker gonna do 1 million or 2 million likes. You can get out in the next 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What you do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity though, but man, have fun with that.
With the
Alright, so you talking about something, at least still post my album cover or something? If you don't get in the song. Hey man, everybody don't want no damn validation from pictures and shit. Care about the music, bro. The music is the art that he want to share, bro. He posts when he want to. But he got the burner account too. He posts on the burner account. See, you know, people not tuning into that. What is JoJo Ruski or something like that? Kendrick got the burner. But alright, so let's get to what the homies are saying. Hitter J3 was going in. You said this right here. Tell dudes how they were checking in though. By the way, he helped more people than the world will ever need to know. That's why you don't talk on monitor phone calls, kid. And y'all won't ever see my bro talking to the police asking for their number in an interrogation room. Alright, that's one of Kendrick homies, Hitter J3. Now another one of Kendrick homies, Euro Lex K Jr. Alright, he says that dude said it's gonna make him cool for doing a song with them. Laughing emoji. Bro, don't need no validation for none of you dudes. We rock with who we rock with, and he blessed who he blessed, dude. And he added Young Thug. Alright. So once again, all this got Young Thug saying this right here. Bashing me only gonna mess up the rap community more. I'm the glue to this fake ad game, bruh. It sounds like you are emotional and maybe faking some type of ways too, my boy. But I don't know, y'all think he says these things to these people? Like, you think he when we finally get a conversation with Durk, you think he say something to them? Do you address these people instead of just talking about them behind their back? Because if the first time a dude hearing that he has a problem with you, or you got a problem with him, is coming from a third party, that's gonna make it an even bigger problem, dog. Like, nah, you can't move like that, my boy. But to continue, dude said this right here. So that you ran to Atlanta angle just aged terribly. This some random dude says that right here. And I ain't gonna lie, he's referring to the last verse on Not Like Us. In my opinion, like dude right here says, I'd argue the age even better. Yeah, because it proves that Kendrick Lamar doesn't do what you says that he should do. And those are the same things that he got on Drake about. As far as the transactional relationship that he believes Drake has with Atlanta artists. So you thinking that, oh, Kendrick, you need to work with us, rappers like us, because it's gonna get you popping in the real world? That's the whole point of the you run to Atlanta shit. Now, shout out to Thuggadeli. You know, he hanging in there. It's going rough for him right now, but He always keep things going up with Thuggadeli, right? Is in the name. He says, by the way, the reason Thug even goes on that rant is because Kendrick originally agreed to do the feature, but his manager said he might back out because of how many other features there are on Business is Business. This food for thought. And this is the snippet of that right there.
The songs for Kendrick.
You should have sent. You said who?
I sent the songs for Kendrick to Anthony, and he said he liked With the Racks the most.
He said he like it or Kendrick like it?
Bruh. He said Dot liked With the Racks the most.
Right.
Like the timing that I sent him for him, he said he was gonna play it for him within the hour. Then he called me. He's like, yo, he likes the last one the most, which is With the Racks. And he was like, he just wanted to make sure like it's not gonna be like mad people on every song.
You know, Drake was on it several times. I don't know. This is before the beef, by the way. For whatever reason, that's how Kendrick Lamar was moving, all right? But he liked With the Racks. And when I listen back to With the Racks, as I said in this tweet right here, I see why Dot liked this one. He would just walk that. Yeah. When I heard that shit, Kendrick Lamar definitely went crazy on this beat. Just a quick little snippet. It sounded like the vibe that he was on doing the Playboy Cardi album. A Kendrick Lamar fan page brought this clip up right here, talking about Kendrick Lamar's process of selecting guest features for his albums.
I don't like to force records and features, you know. I didn't want to force anything, you know, it had to be organic. So Section 80, I had Ab-Soul and Schoolboy Q on the album. I didn't have no J-Rock because the J-Rock record didn't come off organic and it didn't fit into the realm. Now, this debut, I have J-Rock and no Ab-Soul and Schoolboy Q. You get what I'm saying? It has to feel right. You know, we did a bunch of records, but when I come down and I break down these songs, and everybody know I'm super cohesive when it comes to putting a project together, everything just has to feel right, you know? And that's my whole process. On doing that. Y'all have to have the same type of passion for the music in order for it to be right. It gotta make sense. It's not really just about the names. It's about where we at sonically and creatively, you know, to push out the best music rather than saying, okay, you're a star in this world, you know, you're great in this world, but can the music be great? So.
And this is what I was saying yesterday, dog. I don't like the plug and play. I heard someone say this before. Fantasy hip hop. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want a million Thug and Future songs. I don't want a million Future and Drake songs. A million and one Lil Durk and Lil Baby songs. I don't like it. I don't like it. It takes away from the authenticity, the organic feel of when these people really lock in for the best record and put it all into it. You know, I want some of those. I hate when they just hustle the music. Make a real record. Actually, like, go to the studio, catch a vibe, have a conversation, create a track based off the conversation, the mental makeup that you both, you know, are in based on conversation. Like, you know, I prefer those type of records. Like, even the songs that I'm seeing from the Gen X album, it looked like most of those people, he made them pull up to him. And they caught vibes like that as far as hopping on the songs based on what I heard. Like, he was going back and forth with artists and shit. You could tell that they caught a vibe. It was in the studio cooking. And that may have not been all the situations, but that's what a feature should be like. I wonder, when two rappers or two artists, period, they get on a song, it's supposed to feel like it's a group record, a duo, or whatever it may be. Not just the plug and play fantasy rap vibes. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. And I think it's cheapened the art in a crazy way. But fans love it. They keep asking for it. And once again, I'm always understanding of reinforcement, positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement. I think in hip hop so much we reinforce negative things to continue to incentivize behavior that, you know, at the end of the day, down the line, we're the ones that suffer as fans. So although me, myself personally, I would love to hear what a Kendrick Lamar record would sound like with Durk, Thug, Savage, or any Moneybagg or any of these people, because I trust Kendrick Lamar enough that if he does a record with one of these guys, it's going to mean something. It's going to be something conceptually. It's going to be on point. So if he makes that decision, it's going to be hard. I trust him. I don't trust every rapper, every artist to make that decision. I'm not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan, but I respect him 100% when it comes to his artistry because he cares. So he's always going to get my listen. I'm always giving him the benefit of the doubt. But I ain't going to lie. I see some of these rappers on a track with a lot of other names. I'm not rushing to hear it because I'm gonna feel like it's a formulaic song that I've heard 1,000,001 times. The same old producers, no concept. I just don't care for that, bro. I don't care for that. But that's just my thoughts on the situation, man. Now it's time to turn it over to y'all, man. Y'all let me know what you're gonna say in the comment section below. Me, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.